welcome to yet another interesting episode here on Thav TV Entertainment Gist, where we give you everything that is happening in the world of entertainment, hot, spicy, interesting, lovely. You know the drill. And I am your girl, your baby, your sweetheart, your darling. When you don't see me in a week, I know that your chest used to do bing. You now be asking, where's this girl? Where's this girl that I love so much? Here I am. My name is Umechidima Stephanie, and I'm going to be taking you through everything that happened this week in the world of entertainment. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
My name is Caroline Alfred, and I am your host.
I don't love nagging men.
I think if Ed Sheeran is not at my wedding, I may leave the wedding.
So if I'm meeting somebody, I would like that person to...
Every lady out there would like a level-headed man.
What does love mean to you? Spinsters and bachelors get to meet themselves on a blind date, get to know each other better, and get into relationships that would culminate into marriage eventually.
So on Entertainment Gist today, Rema begs lecturers to call off ASU strike. So apparently, ASU has decided in their hearts, in their spirits, and in their minds that they want to keep Nigerian students out of school for as long as possible. Now, I don't know if you guys heard when this happened, but Rema recently got admission into the university, and he said that for the past 2 months of being admitted into the university, he has still not gone to school. And it's so beautiful that a celebrity is the person that is spelling this out, because it shows that literally every student in Nigeria, in fact, imagine someone like Rema complaining about ASU strike. What would the layman do? What would the normal person do? Of course, everybody is facing these issues where important things such as education, is being delayed simply because of some power tussle, amongst people that are above us. And so we lend our voice, just like Rema has done, to say that the federal government and the federal government and ASU should basically settle their brunt. They should make an agreement, know what to do, so that students like Rema can go back to school. Next, we have the Ovioza saga. You see, I feel that Nigeria and the world, basically, we've gotten to that point where every human being deserves popcorn. I can explain it, but just take it the way I said it. Every human being on the earth, if you are alive this season, you should just have an unlimited access to popcorn, because every day you're just hearing one news story and you just need popcorn to just take it in, like, wow. Because this lady duped Nigerians she duped over 1,200 Nigerians of about 4 billion naira. Now, guess what she was doing with this money? She was using it to get new stuff, buy cars for people, buy new clothes for people, gift her friends money with other people's hard-earned cash. She was just using it. She's built houses in Abuja. She's bought plazas. She's bought houses round about the world, gotten everything luxurious that you can possibly think of. And when she was eventually apprehended, what did she say? She said she would rather go to prison, than to come outside and live in penury and poverty. Come what may, this woman is ready. She's gonna give us hot. It's the mind for me. Sorry, I have to say this. If you've seen her pictures, she's not that tall. And someone recently told me that you should fear short people. It's only short people that have this kind of mind. I don't know. I just heard, and I'm saying maybe it's because of, she's short. That's why she's having that kind of mind. Moving on to number 3. If you're a human being and you don't know this one, I'm shook. Do you live under a rock? On number 3, Rita Dominic finally gets married to her husband, Fidelis Anosike, at the age of 46. Nigerians have been preaching over social media, man. See, if they've not been pastors this season, you just see many pastors. God's time is the best. Delay is not denial. God knows what he was doing when this and that happened. And everybody has just been lending their own, 2 cents to the issue. Nigerians are so excited. Guys, Google it. The beauty, the whole ceremony was just overload. It was everywhere. Rita Dominic is a literal work of art. I've seen her two dresses and they look beautiful. Doesn't qualify how beautiful those dresses look, and how beautiful she looked, and how beautiful the place looked, and how beautiful the whole train and her visitors and her guests were. Literally every Nollywood face that we know showed up for Rita Dominic. It was such a beautiful sight to behold. Their color green was rocked, like they painted the whole Nigeria green. They broke the internet. Everybody has been talking about Rita Dominic's wedding. We're so happy for her. I mean, for the first time in her life, she's currently 46. She finally settles down and she looks very, very happy. We wish her all the best. Even though some bad bellas still took to social media to say some things. Yes, I'm just going to say it. Some people were like, you people don't even know the guy that she married. The guy that she married has hot temper. The guy that she married is The guy that she married already has, some kind of scandal going on, and she just decided to enter from frying pan to fire. And what happened to some people where they were domestically abused is going to happen to her sooner than later. Me, I did not know. I did not know if they are going. I don't know, bro. I just know that our Rita Dominic is getting married. I'm so happy for her. Let's just face that one first of all, and then whatever happens and whatever plays out, we just know that we wish her all the best. Happy married life to our mama, Rita Dominic. Now, moving on, I'll be taking you through the top 5 highest grossing Nollywood movies currently. On number 5, we have Sugar Rush, which was done in 2019, and it grossed about 287,053,270 sales. And the studio that did this production was Grey OH Media, Jungle Film Works, and it was directed by Kayode Kasum. This film, over time since its release, has been one of the most talked about movies, currently in the Nigerian setting. A lot of cinemas, a lot of movie outlets showed this particular film. It had the likes of Williams Uchemba, Adesuwa, Etomi Wellington, Banky W. It had they were quite a number. There was Lateef, there was Bisola. They were quite a number. If you have not seen this movie, what are you waiting for? You should see the movie. Go ahead and see the movie. These people are making money. On number 4, we have Chief Daddy, which was done in 2018, and it grossed about 387,540,749 sales. It was done by the Ebony Life Studio. That is the studio that the madam and the queen of media here in Nigeria, Mo Abudu, runs, and it was directed by Niyi Akimolayan. Now, this particular movie recently had a part 2 that Nigerians didn't quite see the need of. They didn't quite enjoy the movie, but the part 1, which was just basically called Chief Daddy, was a hit back to back. When it was released, it caused a lot of people to think, caused them to laugh, caused them to just, enjoy themselves and it was just basically a movie for time out, because a lot of families went to the cinema. I almost called it cyber cafe. They went to the cinema and they just basically relaxed, enjoyed themselves and watched the movie. On number 3, we have Wedding Party 2. That was done in 2017. It grossed about 433,197,377. Let me take that again. 433,179,377. That was by Ebony Life Studio still. Film One and Inkblot, those were the studios that were responsible for the putting together of this particular movie. It was directed by Niyi Akimolayan, and it was such a fantastic movie. What I really loved about this movie, and honestly, they did a lot of things right, but for me personally, what stood out was the interior, was the locations. whoever was in charge of location did such a mind-blowing job. Everywhere was literally beautiful. Everywhere was fabulous. Like, everywhere. And the story was so on point. The acting was there. Costuming was so beautiful. The makeup was so vivid. So, oh God, who would not love Wedding Party, right? And that is why Wedding Party still has it on our number 2. Remember I said for number 3, we have Wedding Party 2. And for number 2, we have Wedding Party, the main one, the part 1 that we all loved and we all enjoyed. Yeah. So that one happened in 2016 and it grossed 453 million, right? Ebony Live, Film One, and Inkblot were the studios responsible for that. It was directed by the delectable, talented, intelligent, creative Kemi Adetiba, who always brings her best shot to every game. She blew our minds with that particular production. The first time it happened, where we had the whole, that production was everything. The tribal clash and everything. The comedy was so beautiful, and the scripting was there, and then bring it to the directing. It was so well interpreted, and then the actors fit seamlessly. It was so beautiful, right? And I think it deserves to be on the number 2. But for the number 1, we have one mind-blowing production that I think absolutely deserves to be on that position, which is Ghetto. I want you ask Maya. Yes, Askamaya, all of those slangs, just start hearing them. Of course. Funke Akindele pushed this production with everything that she had. She was the director of the production. She also acted, and she did it. Like, she proved herself. We've always known Funke Akindele as the person who does Jennifer's Diary, and we just know her, as a very funny character, even though yes, the story of Jennifer's Diary is absolutely interesting, but we've always seen her in that light. But I think one of the things that people started seeing when they look at Funke Akindele's versatility is the fact that she can be this, she can be that, and she can still drive the message across. Imagine her playing the major role, and then it's a tasking role in and of itself, and then she also directed the movie. Big ups. That lady she's a goddess in her field, and we absolutely appreciate her. That happened in 2020. It grossed a whooping 636,129,120 amount of sales. And that happened in Scene 1 production. That was the studio responsible for putting that up, and like I said, the director in charge was Funke Akindele. They did beautifully well on that one. And one of the things that we hope to see, even from Thav TV, and I believe this is me speaking for every Nigerian and every human being here on this part of, the world, one of the things that we hope to see is Nigeria bringing out more interesting, more creative ways of telling our own story. For each of these movies, we see that Nigerians basically told their stories, and they were so beautiful. They were bought by Nigerians who could relate to them and be entertained by them. And so, if you're out there and you also have a story to tell, we want to hear it. Yes, we do. All right. So thank you so much for watching up to this point. Please do well to share this video, subscribe to this channel, like, do everything, leave a comment, tell me how much you love these things that we do. Tell us, what you think we should do better, what you think we should do differently. We're absolutely open to hearing from you. Tell us what you think about all of the things that we've discussed today. We totally want to hear it. Please do well to stick with us. My name is still Dominic Stephanie. Until I come your way next time, it's bye for now. Here is what happened. Here is what happened. You get to cut. Oh. That is it. Oh, because this is the last one now. So I'm gonna do welcome back with top 5 grossing. I should continue.